hometowns and heroes all across this land. Hometowns and heroes, let's give them a hand. I'm Mark Stewart from Hometowns and Heroes, and today we're at Skyline Regional Park here in Buckeye, Arizona, one of the fastest growing communities in the West. And this is the perfect place to introduce to you some of the hometown heroes that have been featured on DirecTV, giving more of themselves, making this a better country. And to start off the show, let's meet Rebecca Blackwell.
Welcome to Hometowns and Heroes. You will be surprised when you see who our new hero is. Her name is Gloria Meade, and everybody in Big Bear Lake knows her, Big Bear City. We're up here to find out what we can about all the projects that Gloria Meade works on. And we've been told that it's almost every project up here. And this is Gloria Meade. I want to introduce her. We're at her house today, and we're getting an opportunity to see some of the wonderful things she's done in her career. This is Tom Core, our historian of Big Bear, and this is his wife, Ruth. Tom passed away in 2006. His wife, Ruth, is now going to be 103 in September, and she lives down the street from me. And this is me, and this was our curator, and more of our volunteers when we had the dedication for Tom Core Drive in Big Bear City that leads to our museum. Hi, I'm Gloria Meade, and I'm up here in the Big Bear Valley. I live in Big Bear City, and being here at the museum is my passion. Yes, I love volunteering for many, many groups up here in Big Bear, but the museum is my passion. And I started in 2001 when I got to meet Tom Core, our historian, and he's the one that got me involved in 2001 with the Historical Society. I absolutely love it. And we get people literally from all over the world that come up here, and they like hearing the history of Big Bear. We have a couple that came from England, and they joined, and they're still members of the Historical Society. And I tell people, yes, I've been here since 2001, and I'm one of the artifacts now. And I love sharing the history of Big Bear with so many people. We are truly, truly very blessed here at this museum. It's our 50th anniversary. So now I'd like to introduce our president of the Historical Society, Jim Wyant.
Thank you, Gloria. Needless to say, I'm really thrilled to be here, particularly on an occasion like this, to honor this lady. Gloria Meade is the #1 volunteer in Big Bear Valley. I couldn't even begin to list all the things she's done. But on behalf of the Historical Society, what she does for us, well, the place would fall apart if she left. It would just fall apart. She does so much for us. And she's just a very, very dedicated individual. And I'm sure other people have a lot of things they want to say about her, but I'd like to take a moment and introduce a couple of people to you. Number one is Johnny Mendiola back there. Johnny is our curator. Johnny and people that preceded her in that role had to do with everything you see in these grounds, as far as where they're placed, what we accept in the way of artifacts, where we display them, and so it's an extremely important role that she plays, and she's doing a wonderful job, and we thank her for that.
Thank you.
And also, I'd like to introduce the mayor of Big Bear Lake, the city of Big Bear Lake, Mayor Bill Young.
Come on down.
No, you stay here. Not leaving me up here alone. Well, Gloria moved up here originally in the early 80s, right?
81.
As a part-time resident, and then in 2000 came up as a full-time resident, and hardly got unpacked before she started volunteering for different things. And a lot of what you see here in the museum is a direct result of Gloria and her friends and the work that she's done. But we as a city couldn't be more proud of Gloria than we are. I will tell you, if there's something big going on in town, she's probably right in the middle of it. So, but Gloria, thank you for everything. This is so well deserved, and I'm so happy for you.
Thank you, thank you.
And I'd like to, if I could, introduce our former city manager, Mr. Michael Perry, who is now retired. Michael.
Thank you, Bill. We're going to hug her a lot. She gets a lot of hugs around town. Hi, Michael Perry. I've lived up here 33 years, so I was a kid when I came. And it was my pleasure to nominate Gloria for this honor, basically. And she couldn't believe it. She's one of those people that, you know, she's dedicated, she's selfless. She doesn't expect things like this. And so when she found out about it, she was just elated and like, why me? but everybody knows why Gloria.
Oh,
You're the special one. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Mwah. Well, I'd like to introduce Charlie Brewster. He's one of our key citizens. He's on our municipal water district board, which is our lake. They operate the lake. And he's on our visitors bureau board that does our marketing and events for Big Bear. So Charlie, take it over.
Michael, thank you. Good morning. I'm excited to be here. I apologize, I'm a little late, Gloria.
That's okay.
We came up from the desert. But I've known Gloria for 15, 20 years. She's basically an icon up here. I've seen her in almost every area where there's any charitable activities going on. And Gloria basically has never, that I've ever seen, I've seen her, as I say, 2 or 3 times a week, ever put her hand out to try to help herself. It's always helping somebody else. And it's amazing, a lady at, what are you, 62, 63 now?
A couple of times. Almost 82.
With the stamina she has to help us. The whole CATS program that has been going for years and years, she's always there. Of course, the museum where we are right now, she's always there. And I think these people in this room are all here for her.
You know, everyone talks about Gloria's volunteerism, and she has been instrumental in volunteering for the Big Bear Valley Education Trust in the classroom for many years. And so she leaves her precious mark everywhere. But let me tell you a different kind of story about Gloria.
Do I want to hear it?
When my husband passed away, several years ago now, she kidnapped me. And we went to Laguna Beach for the weekend. And you know, that was a wonderful break for me. It was really a touching thing that you did for me. And that's the kind of person that Gloria is. She doesn't just work in the community where everybody can see her. She also works behind the scenes where nobody knows except one person. So thank you.
Sweet of you.
I'd like to introduce Bud Lindsay, who's been up here a number of years and is a member of the Historical Society and a friend of Gloria's.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I've known her quite a while. And, well, it's all been said already about her, but it's all true. She's been the busiest person I've ever known, and she deserves all the credit.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
And I told him about his fabulous rock art paintings that he does. And we use that for our opportunity drawings for fundraisers. People put more tickets in that bag than any other bag that we have for good goodies. So thank you so much, Bud.
Oh,
you're a sweetheart.
I'm glad to do it.
I'd like to introduce Bob Cisneros, who is our curator for the Moon Ridge Animal Park. Come on up, Bob.
Oh, great.
Hi, thank you.
I've known Gloria for just a couple of years. I'm new to the area, but she exemplifies true leadership. And there are some obvious things about leaders in a community. One is that leaders inspire followers, but leaders also inspire other leaders. And to see all the things that Gloria has done in our community and the things that she still inspires to do is an inspiration for a lot of people. And that's what helps sustain a community and helps us grow, is when we see the passion and the energy and the leadership that we have here. And we get to do great things because of great leaders. And I thoroughly enjoy working with her and being part of this community of leaders. And I really thank you for everything you've ever done.
Thank you.
Oh, so well put.
Maria, come up. Maria is the owner of Sonora Cantina.
Is her husband here with us?
No, he couldn't come.
Yeah, right.
You're perfect.
And she owns Old Country Inn, and she and her husband are wonderful, wonderful owners of this fabulous restaurant, and their 3 daughters even helped way back when. So, Maria?
You're doing some commercials already.
Yeah.
No commercial, right?
Go ahead and say what you want to say.
Oh my goodness, Gloria, you are everything for me. She's like real model for me. I'm trying to be like you. I don't know if I can't.
Just drink another margarita.
I know, yeah. But Gloria, I just love her so much. She is just beautiful person, beautiful heart, beautiful mind. She's just beautiful, and she's like my mom also. So I know her probably 25 years
At least.
and she started with me. Well, she's the one that teach me how to be part of the community, how to contribute to anything, anywhere.
Yeah, I was the first one to start the tacos with a purpose.
Yes.
And back then, the tortillas were that big, and they were only $1 a piece. And I could only eat 2. Now they're that big, and I can eat 5. So it's more money for the museum.
Yes.
Thanks to Maria. Now they do it
course.
for mega community events up here. Almost every Monday night, they have tacos with a purpose for different groups up here. And they donate all the proceeds from the tacos. So thank you, Maria.
I just love her. Thank you, Mom.
Kathy is our treasurer for the Historical Society and does an amazing job. And I even get to see her at Wyatt's on Wednesdays when we do our line dancing.
I just wanted to say congratulations.
Thank you.
You're well deserved.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
We appreciate you being here for us.
Yeah.
So it takes teamwork. These are longtime friends of mine, and John is from New Hampshire, and he comes all the way up to Big Bear here. How often? Once or twice? 3 times? 6 times?
6 months a year.
6 months a year from New Hampshire. So we're very blessed to have John here. And Trudy is one of our wonderful volunteers, and her husband was the president of the Historical Society.
Yeah, I've known Gloria. She's been my best friend up here since 2005 when I moved up here, and I always enjoy her margaritas, and she's been a great friend to me.
And I've known Gloria for about 4 years, and fabulous person, and so dedicated and to the community, and just there's no words to explain it, but everybody should have somebody like this in the community. Note from one of the blacksmiths, Gloria Meade, thank you so much for your calm touch in trying times, and thank you for all of you have done for so many of the Bear Valley good work. Flatlander, Jim.
I've known Gloria for 10 or 15 years. Wonderful person. This is our paradise, and there's our Jim. Thanks.
Thank you so much. And Kenny's a big helper for Bud, too. So. Barbara.
Okay, well, what can I say? I've known Gloria for 3 years or so. When I first moved here, I discovered everybody on the mountain knows her as a tireless, wonderful worker. And we sing in the choir together, and we docent here together, and she's a very dear friend, so thank you.
You're welcome. Here comes our curator.
I didn't get a chance to say anything.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is my mentor right here. My mentor for everything.
I just want to personally thank everybody for this fabulous opportunity, starting with Michael Perry. I was literally blown away when he told me that, and when you guys emailed me, and I got to meet them at the Nottingham's restaurant yesterday when I went to have a hamburger, and they were talking to Charlie, and I said, "Are you Rebecca?" And she said, "Yeah." That was so ironic. Small town. So anyway, to thank everybody for coming and all the kind words. And like I tell people, I don't volunteer to be honored. I do it from my heart, because there'll come a time when I can't. We don't know about tomorrow. And the main thing I say, I make a terrible Einstein, but a great Mother Teresa. So thank you.
Gloria is our spark plug, and she, of course, she's the world's #1 greatest volunteer. And she sells our program. She's done sewing. What else have you done for
Painting.
us?
That's why I started.
Yeah. She's been a nun in Sound of Music.
That's because I've been divorced for 25 years and had none.
She was a nun.
You had none.
Yeah. When we get people to do things as volunteers, they do all sorts of stuff. We just they say we hook them, and that's it. But we've done 65 major Broadway musicals and plays over the last 24 years, and this is our retirement year. We're all, I know we look 39.
I've been there 3 times.
Yes, but we've decided that this will be our final year.
Now, do you have some good people coming in when you go?
No. It takes a passion, and it takes dedication, and it takes knowledge, and it takes somebody that'll work for nothing. So we don't pay anybody. For 24 years, we've all done this as volunteers. So it's good. I think we're going to just fondly wish everybody goodbye. It's a shame. That's the way it is with theater, I think, sometimes, but you have to let go. You know, sad, but true. Aww.
The Big Bear Alpine Zoo is one of Gloria Meade's pet projects to support up in Big Bear Lake. So she showed us around, and we had an opportunity to meet up with Bob Cisneros to explain the zoo.
We have 4 black bears here, and they're safe. So they don't need to be saved. So, but their stories are important because we have about 400 black bears on the mountain, and we have about 40,000 black bears in the state. So most of the animals who are here because of rescue and rehabilitation are here because of negative human-animal interactions.
Bob always takes the time to share his knowledge with visitors to the zoo. Here are just a few of the animals that Bob showed us. We know you'll enjoy seeing them. Mountain lions were ready for their food, and then we got a close-up. The black bear. Raccoons. I'm a cat lover, so I really enjoyed seeing the snow leopards. And there were 3 grizzly bears. There's so much more to see, but you can see it all for yourself when you go to the Big Bear Alpine Zoo in Big Bear Lake, California.
If you're ever in Big Bear, come visit the Big Bear Alpine Zoo. It's a great way to get up close and personal with a lot of animals that live here in Big Bear and some exotic animals that you might not see that live in the mountains. We have snow leopards and Arctic foxes, and they live in the same kind of environment. So if you're in Big Bear, come visit the zoo.
Ken and Valerie from Hillcrest Lodge said you really don't know Big Bear Lake until you get out on the lake.
Very relaxing on the lake.
Well, it certainly is relaxing, and I had no idea that the lake was this big. It's just so nice riding along with a cool breeze on your face, knowing that it's over 100 degrees down in the valley. Coming up on the dam, Ken swings around and shows us a very special place.
The China Island, when the lake is full, this is an island.
And those were all assembled.
And these houses were actually bought in China, brought over here, and reassembled on this island.
I think I saw that one in a Kung Fu episode.
The buildings were erected in 1911, and when the flag's flying, it means they're home.
So this pirate ship right here was in the movie Time Bandits, and when they were done filming it, which they did part of it up here, the owner of one of the marinas bought this and turned it into a tour. You can get on this and go for a tour. And it's really neat.
Hire me, matey!
As we go along fairly close to shore, Ken points out some of the homes of Hollywood's famous stars. And some of the homes along the way are very nice. From the lake you can see what makes Big Bear famous in the winter, and in the summer you get the migrating white pelicans. Rebecca and I would like to thank Ken and Valerie for their hospitality and sharing Big Bear Lake with us. We learned about the places, the people, the activities that make this such a great place to live and play. We'll see you soon back at the Hillcrest Lodge.
Hillcrest Lodge in Big Bear Lake, California. A delightful cabin in the woods. Friendly, welcoming, quiet, with fireplace and kitchen.
Hello everybody, my name is Ken, this is my wife Valerie, and we are the owners of Hillcrest Lodge here in Big Bear Lake, California. We decided to just sell everything, quit our jobs, and we started this lodge. So this lodge is our dream, and we put a lot of hard work, a lot of effort, a lot of love, and it is the place that people come to, and we just want them to feel like they're part of our family. just relax and enjoy everything that Big Bear Lake has to offer.
No two rooms are the same. I think that's what people like about it as well. We've tried to keep the mountain cozy feel to them, and they're all different. No two rooms are the same. We have small hotel rooms, we have standalone cabins, and then we have suites. We also have a house next door and a vacation rental. So we have 2 cabins and a big house right down the road that we manage for the owner. So there's a variety. Pretty much there's something for everyone.
One thing that we're very proud of is that, well, one, we are rated #1 on TripAdvisor, and that's been a lot of hard work, but we're very proud of that. Our scores on Booking.coms and Expedia's are the highest in Big Bear. Our location is amazing because the premier hiking trail is right behind our lodge, as well as the trails that you can drive on into these mountains. The lake is just a couple minutes away. The village is right down the road. We've got restaurants right across the street, a brewery right across the street. We are pet friendly. You know, we have 2 Labradors, and people love coming up here with their pets. And our return guests is amazing. We really literally are building a family here. Buying this lodge was chasing a dream for us. And it was a 25-year dream that we decided to go after. So this lodge it's not just a business to us. We live here on site. This is our home. See us at Hillcrest Lodge. Give us a call. So we hope to see you all here soon.
Captain's Anchorage is a landmark restaurant in Big Bear, California. Opening its doors over 70 years ago, it's here where part of Big Bear's colorful history comes to life. With Hollywood stars, a residential ghost, illegal gambling, and always a fine dining experience in a comfortable setting.
Andy Devine, he was quite a character. In 1947, he established Sportsman's Tavern. And he developed this restaurant to entertain his Hollywood friends. Captain's Anchorage is in Big Bear Lake, settled in the beautiful pines. In fact, our parking lot is mostly trees. When you enter Captain's Anchorage restaurant, you'll find it to be cozy, warm, inviting, rustic, historic. We appreciate the fact that we have original stained glass from back in the 40s. We have our beautiful rock fireplace. We also have just the cozy atmosphere of being fun and yet fine dining. When you come to Captain's Anchorage, you can request a booth, a table, upstairs, or captain's quarters, depending upon the size of your party and what your desire is, intimate, or you want to be out in front with everyone. You have your choice of prime rib steak that is certified Angus beef, top grade, or we have, during season, we have halibut that's fresh, salmon, king salmon that is fresh, and during the summer we serve ceviche. It's my daughter-in-law Claudia's recipe, and it is delicious. Lorraine, who is our bartender and has been with us for 38 years. She's had many encounters with George, our ghost.
We are very haunted here. We have a resident ghost, and then we have several others also. We always knew we had one and one woman. A lot of things happen with customers watching, so it's nice when that happens for the credibility of the place. But it's just, they're not demonic, they're just fun. They blow up things, well, the bottles, knock things over. Beer bottle display, they used to fling one out at a time, but one per incident, not the whole row, but just like one goes sailing out over the bar. Oh, golly. And you try to explain it away naturally at first, but it just doesn't, you can't. There's a myriad of things. So if anybody wants to come by and get a DVD, I have plenty of them, and I'll give you one also.
In the late 40s, early 50s, there was illegal gambling here at Captain's Anchorage, actually known as Sportsman's Tavern. The busboy upstairs, his clue to removing the slot machines was when the lights flickered, that meant there was going to be a raid. His job was to take them downstairs, across Rathbun Creek, to a chinchilla farm. If you'd like to come in for wonderful food, casual setting, and colorful history, please come to Captain's Anchorage in Big Bear Lake. What do you say, Andy?
I haven't had a thing to eat all day.
We also have a wonderful happy hour menu.
Big Bear Lake, California has something for everybody. We found the Himalayan Restaurant located right in the village. True to tradition, the menu will always offer lentils, spicy, and curried dishes. Always served with joy, as Kishar, the owner, believes that eating and food are divine. You can see the aromatic, delicious samples here of authentic preparation. Himalayan Restaurant has been serving great food in Big Bear Lake for 11 years. Just steps away from the restaurant is the Himalayan Gallery with special imported items, from dresses to handbags, tank tops, to mittens and woolen hats for winter. Expanding from the Himalaya Restaurant, Kishar now has opened the Royal Thai Cafe. And during the summer months, the Royal Thai Cafe has a cheerful outdoor patio to sit and enjoy. Be sure to save a date for dinner or lunch at the Himalaya Restaurant or the Royal Thai Cafe when you're in Big Bear Lake, California.
Lots of determination and perseverance and coming together in collaborative minds to make Moonstone a reality. Hi, I'm Evelyn Beeman, and welcome to Moonstone Wellness Center. This center began as an idea perhaps 20, maybe 30 years ago. And fortunately for all of us, we all collaborated and came together to make Moonstone happen. Hi, now we're in my treatment room where I offer an array of skin rejuvenation treatments. I have ultherapy to lift and tighten. We have IPLs and photofacials or ND-YAG laser treatments and erbium resurfacing treatments. I offer treatments to lift and tighten. I do injectables to help soften lines and wrinkles, revolumize the face, remove sun damage, remove barnacles from the skin, all types of services to help you look as good as you feel. So we look forward to seeing you here at Moonstone Wellness Center. You can see all of our providers and all the services that we offer on our website at moonstonewellnesscenter.com. And hopefully we'll see you here. Come up to the mountains.
Well, thank you for being with us on Hometowns and Heroes. I hope you enjoyed the show just as much as we enjoyed putting it together for you. And if you have a hero in your hometown, please let us know about him, her, or them, and we'll see what we can do. Until then, let's make this world a better place.
Hometowns and Heroes. Join us again next time to hear another inspiring story featuring our next hometown hero. If you have a hero in your hometown, let us give them a hand.
I'd like to thank you for watching Hometowns and Heroes in Golfing Country. And if you would, give us a like and subscribe. And if you have any comments, we'd sure like to hear them. Thank you.